My name is James Rupp, and I am representing the Albany School District and the Albany FFA chapter, and our project name was the Sugar River Sugar Bush. We have a maple syrup project that we run through our Ag and FFA department. Driving back and forth to school every day, I happened to see these blue bags that were hanging in the trees on the way home, and after a couple of years I finally stopped in and talked to the gentleman that was running the operation there, and the superintendent at the time, he happened to run maple syrup as well, and he lent some of his equipment, and we started that first year by tapping a few trees in my neighborhood and boiling down the sap. And then from there the kids really enjoyed it as a great hands-on project, and we scaled it up. In over a 4-year process, we went from starting out with a gallon our first year, and at the completion of this past year, we had 65 gallons of syrup. You know, the first couple of years, it was just students doing the work, and now we have close to 50 community volunteers additional to our students that help with the project. One of our key community partners, his name is Kirk Oliver. Kirk it does all of our tapping operation now. He's kind of in charge of that, and he works with our students to do that. So back at school, we have a shed with a cooker. I kind of lead the boiling down operation and then the bottling and processing operation from there. For safety reasons, we don't run the cooker without an adult being present, so it requires a lot of volunteer help. And then we also tie in our elementary program. We start off in our 4K classes and we go all the way through 5th grade. We take classes, we walk them out to a tree, and then I have students do a demonstration on how to tap it. We show them how the sap runs. We usually wait till the sap is flowing, and then we put a bag on it, and then we allow the students, they can see then when they're walking back and forth to school or coming in the buses, they can see their trees and see how much sap is flowing. We give them a demonstration on the cooking, how that process works, and we kind of show them the science behind it. And then at the end of the year, we bring around pails of ice cream and finished syrup, and we do maple syrup sundaes for the kids, which is probably their favorite part. We sell it all just out of either at school or community members that know we have it come up and ask for it. And we have 2 shops in town that market the syrup for us at no markup. They just sell it for us and give us a profit back. I mean, this is completely funded and paid for by our FFA chapter, and then all the funding goes back to help pay for other activities. After our syrup project is up and running fully, we would like to get into pollinators. We want to be able to provide some beehives at our school garden and maybe start processing honey. This is definitely a project that if a student wanted to wrap themselves into it, they could do this and tie it into an FFA project, or long-term they could even have a career in this field, whether it's in maple syrup or other food processing. It's nice to be able to self-fund our ag education. That's kind of our long-term goal. You know, anytime you can involve students in a hands-on project and possibly open their eyes up to some career and technical possibilities is great. And then the community tie-in, our project would not be possible without all of the community people that we have that do this.